it. Yep, we're straight away live.
Hey!
Hey.
Welcome. Good news, everyone. Welcome to Backseat Drivers. As you can tell, Dave is not here or Matt's not here. Both
not
are
here.
running late.
Get that
This
reference.
is going to be an absolute mess because we're the offsiders. We're not supposed to do all this kind of stuff. Hope you like the intro.
It's not actually showing.
No, it's live. It's live.
Is
it's just turned up on my screen. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so as you can see, we don't know what we're doing. I don't know how to start the intro. I don't know how to run this thing, but I am the captain now, so hi.
He's the captain now.
Yeah. Might as well start off with the news.
Yeah, go for it, Dave.
This week...
I was like Dave Rob.
Yeah. Nelson PK was fined in order to pay $950,000 for these races from Marks towards Lewis Hamilton. James Key is out of McLaren. BAR founder Craig Pollock has submitted an expression of interest to the FIA for a new team called Formula Equal, made up of 50% male and 50% female employees. I'm assuming that is going to be drivers as well.
So.
It's still a bit thin on news. And Red Bull posted a new video of Dan Ricciardo's only drive he's going to get this year. Sorry, Dave.
Well, he still reckons it's going to be Spain. I don't think so.
I reckon it's going to come down to this race. If Perez does another good week this week, it's going to be hard to get rid of him.
Yeah, for sure. If he's doing the team order stuff, so you just don't know. But in terms of that, I did watch the lap he did at Bathurst with SVG. That was actually not bad. But you can tell that was just like a promotional thing or something. And then Matt was going, we should have F1 at Bathurst. Trying to explain the problem is I've got to get too technical with him, and you know how Matt is with technical stuff.
There's too many corners from. There's too many
corners.
There's
too many corners. It's too narrow, and that drop in elevation, especially the drop in elevation and skyline, is going to be ridiculous for him.
Yeah, true. How do I do that? It was Liam Lawson. That's what I said because he was up. He was driving the car.
You would always go to, you would. No, but didn't they do something separate? But they had something on the promotion or something that said Ricciardo was with. They did it before everything else, not the demo stuff. They recorded this before they did all the 12-hour stuff.
Yeah, well, maybe. Because
it was Ricciardo, you could hear his voice. It was Ricciardo.
Yeah, you could hear his voice, but you never saw him take his helmet off. He always had a helmet on.
I know, but you just don't know.
Yeah, there could have been anyone.
Well, if anybody was going to know, it was going to be E-Scooter.
Yes.
Because he lives up there.
True. See, it was Liam Lawson. Oh, I thought it was Liam Lawson because he was because otherwise they would have had Ricciardo out driving instead of Lawson.
Maybe Ricciardo didn't want to drive.
The 12 hours. Yeah. But it was interesting to watch. It was typical. It was like Perez last year, his trip to the US. Same kind of video, but always entertaining to watch an F1 car go where an F1 car shouldn't go.
Well, Red Bull have got a history of doing that.
True. I think they should put some big suspension on them, like the stadium super trucks and big off-road tires, and race them off-road. Keep the aero and everything.
You know where actually would be a good place to test them out?
Yeah.
Any sand dune. With the big tires, chunky suspension, everything.
Yeah.
So having it there, going up and down sand dune, just doing or if they really wanted to test it, you know how you've seen the sand dune drag racing, in the thing Middle East. Have Formula One do that. Have Formula One car do that.
That would be good fun.
Whether or not they've got enough power to do it, it's another story.
True. Dave's. Yeah, put that up. Dave's on his way home from the GP as well. He's, I believe he was busy interviewing Max. I'm not sure. Hopefully he's got video, even though he said he left his camera in the car.
Although technically Snapchats didn't give us much hope of anything like that.
No. He did take a photo of a car. That's all
exactly.
I saw.
And it was an F2.
Yeah. I'm kind of interested to see how this expression of interest will go with the guy from BAR.
Yeah. It'd be actually interesting just to see how the team goes and whether or not if the FIA will say, all right, maybe Porsche might get back into it then they might do some deal with Porsche or something. Who knows?
Maybe. It is. Supposedly it's got funding from a Gulf state. Saudi. I think the Saudi government or something last week said they wanted to support a team, so could be them.
Okay. Well, you've got many a Gulf state there anyway. You got the Saudis.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So you just don't know.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess supposedly the team will be set up over in one of those areas as well. So it'll be outside of Europe team.
Okay.
And it's probably
might make it a bit hard.
Yeah. Might be hard for getting people working there, but at least it's a bit more central as well to the rest of the world.
Yeah, it probably makes it a lot easier to travel and that, but you know how it is. We're outside of Europe for the first few races, then we get back to Europe. We're inside of Europe. We have a flyaway to Canada. Come back. I know it's a weird thing. They said it was supposed to make it more environmentally friendly this year, but I don't get why in the middle of European summer all of a sudden we're flying to Canada.
Yeah, true.
And then before that, even we go to Miami as well.
Yeah. It seems a bit odd. I guess they got to chase around where the weather's good in each country, though.
That's true too. Like Miami has to be early. It's got to be during the start. It's got to be during the start of the year.
Yeah.
Or else
exactly.
It's either going to be right at the start or right at the end. So it just because of the way Florida works.
Yeah, true.
Weather-wise.
What else we got? We've got no question time from Matt yet. That'll have to be later.
Hopefully he gets back by his family dinner by then.
Yes. So anyone would think he hasn't been doing this for a year already.
I know. And I come in and I just lucky I came in, or else it would have been just you.
True. And I don't know how I'd do that. Field questions from everyone. Should we talk about the F2 predictions for the F2?
Why not? This is my. Have you? Dave's only got the things, doesn't he?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
Or was he loading them up?
Hang on. Oh, there's a video clips. Here we go. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Movies F2 report.
Oh, I know how to do things.
So first time ever. F2's in Australia. Same with F3.
I know. I'm actually disappointed I'm not going because I would have loved to have seen that.
I would have loved to watch F2 as well, for sure. Yeah. Hopefully next year it's not during a time where I can't eat during the day. So I can actually enjoy it properly.
True. Yeah, it'd be nice if they actually had a standalone race here. That would be like go to the Bend or something.
Maybe, but I've got a feeling. But I've got a feeling that it's all connected together. You know how it is with F1.
Well, they used to be separate. They used to have races away from F1.
Yeah, but it looks like everything's just all linked together now. It just makes it easier for transportation, and also that way, if they need a backup driver, they've got the academy guys there too.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the main thing. So for this round, you know what? I'm just going for it. Doohan is going to win it. I don't care. Doohan.
Yeah,
the Aussie. I'm just putting Doohan as 1, Porsche as 2, and Martins as 3. So that's my top 3 for this weekend.
It would be nice to have a. Would be nice for an Aussie to win.
Win a race in Australia for since God knows when.
I don't know when. It's
either Brabham or I'm not sure. Alan Jones won in Australia. Oh no, Alan Jones.
I don't think so. Yeah,
maybe Brabham if they had the. They did have an old Albert Park Grand Prix. Maybe if he raced then, but I've got a feeling nah.
Yeah, that would have been the last one.
It would have been. It'd be awesome to actually see an Aussie win, unless we see some sort of miracle where the top 6 teams just crash out, which I don't think will happen unless we get rain. But all right. Going back to F2. So hopefully, Doohan can do the job here in Australia. You think you'd have with the crowd support. Just being in Australia, it should work out for him. Porsche is just too good. He's just he's the class driver of the class. He is the class driver. He's just absolutely ripping it. And then Martin's just the fact that he did so well last race. I've got a feeling he'll keep that momentum up.
Hopefully. Well, Porsche is still second on standings,
Yeah.
and he scored no points last race.
No, he didn't score any points in the. Matt's okay.
Hang on. Do we let him in?
Should we let him in?
Should we ask the crowd? Should we ask the viewers?
Yeah, let's the audience. Do you want Matt in?
Can we get a vote?
Can we get a vote?
Matt's given us 2 thumbs up.
Has he? Is he? I don't know.
I can see him. All right, let him in. There he
let
is.
Him in.
Evening all.
Good evening.
He's finally here.
E-scooters. I'm promoting e-scooter from Chief List and Race Control.
So in that case.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So
I was in the McLarens, and they're a bit slow, so I got here late. That's my hilarious F1 joke for the night.
We're going to see big changes this week. We're going to see McLaren closer to the mid pack. This is my prediction.
So you reckon P14 and P15?
Possibly.
I reckon 13.
Maybe
11 and 13. 11 and 13.
I still reckon no points. No points whatsoever.
No points?
Yeah.
Every time they show McLaren struggling, they're going to have a camera just go back to Dan, and Dan has to be like that. You know when you didn't win the award at the Oscars, where you have to put on that like happy face?
Yeah.
It's sort of like Dan would just be like, "Hey, you guys suck. I don't. I drive a Red Bull in the desert now. I'm having great times."
You missed out on my F2 thing predictions.
Yeah, I didn't have my predictions.
Didn't you have?
Can I guess?
I'm
going
to
to
go.
say
no. F2. Yeah, I did say doing
F1, F2. That's the other one. Do you even know who's driving, Matt?
Doohan.
Yep.
And who cares about the rest? They're driving in Australia. I don't think anyone in Australia cares who else is driving, right?
No. Well, there's like at least 3 or 4 of us who care.
Yeah. That has to be.
And half of you are here.
Yeah, true.
in the premier F2 podcast of Australia.
I'm sure we have a few viewers who watch F2 and F3.
I mean, I will watch it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Saturday.
Yeah.
That shows how much I know about it. I don't even know the
Well,
day.
they've got the sprint race on Saturday, Matt.
I will watch the sprint race on Saturday if I'm not busy doing something else.
Yeah.
And the main race is on Sunday.
And
so it's on Sunday as well.
Yeah.
Is qualifying on tomorrow?
It would have to be because they have the practice and then it's qualifying. So that's how it usually goes.
Okay, I'm probably going to have to take
That's
another
how
week off.
races work, Rob. You're qualified for your race, Rob.
I'm stuck in the. I'm actually in the office tomorrow. So
if you don't understand that, Rob, we've got problems.
Yes. Hang on.
I agree, e-scooter.
Yeah.
It's way more. It's more fun.
It's more exciting. That's for sure.
More exciting. You see if it's dark enough, you see flames, and then also they actually sound better. I reckon they actually do sound better as well.
I do. I think so.
Wait, are we already bored of Max winning and complaining that Red Bull don't look after Mr. Ministry of Defence?
No. We're just at the moment. It's just we haven't got to the F1 talk yet. We started with F2, then we'll make our way to the main game.
Yeah, there's a bunch of exciting racing on this weekend, and then there's F1. We also got IndyCar on. I'm guessing it's going to be Monday morning.
It'll be Monday morning, yeah.
Yeah.
How early Monday morning are we looking, Rob?
Basically, daylight savings. So we get out of daylight savings too.
Yeah.
How much of a difference it's going to make?
It's in Texas, so it could be like
Central?
6 between 6 and 8 in the morning.
That's not bad.
And will I be watching this on KO or will I need some other streaming service?
Actually, no, 2 a.m. Soon. You need to
Stan.
You need to mortgage your house to pay for it now. They put the price up again.
See, I'm lucky. We have Stan, so
I have Stan, but it's 30. They're going up to $31 a month.
What?
Standard.
Yeah, for because you got to pay for Stan and then Stan Sports on top.
What?
Even
you
though
have to
I
go
keep
HD as well.
yeah, I think I'm HD.
Okay.
I think you have to go HD, but yeah. I have been abusing them on Twitter and sending them emails, but they seem to not respond to me anymore.
You wouldn't be the only one.
No.
You wouldn't be the only one, I believe that.
Yeah, it's if they separated the sport from the rest of it, it'd be good. I don't watch any
KO.
other shows.
But what
Yeah.
you're saying, Rob, is
But no,
Dan
no, it
needs to
doesn't
make
have
a KO.
Yes.
So
Well,
basically,
IndyCar
we
used
need,
to be on KO.
we need IndyCar. That means we need IndyCar and World Endurance Championships back on KO again.
Yeah.
Because I would actually watch
Well,
the World Endurance Championship if I
Yeah.
had the facility to watch it.
Hmm.
I wouldn't watch
I'd,
NASCAR again. Though.
I'd get rid of KO if F1 went to Stan.
I'd be following F1.
Yeah. Well, we have a new VPN at my place, so let's see if we need Stan.
See how that
anymore.
goes. See how that goes.
Bad news. I don't know when the e-scooter tournament's starting up again. I'm almost predicting that there might not be any more e-scooter for a while.
Oh, really? No.
Why? They've got like another 7 races planned.
And also, you guys still got to do the race too.
We are going to do a race. Don't you worry.
And you know what? I found a place where you can where it's actually dirt and it'll be fun too.
Dirt.
Ooh, Speed Series.
Yeah, that's the TCRs, isn't it? The Speed Series.
Speed Series. I don't know because I know they got WEC, but I'm not sure about any other. Who's got World Rally Championship? Is that
that's Stan as
me.
well.
I have it on the Nintendo Switch. It's good fun.
Oh, nice.
Have you prepared for your new segment yet, Matt? Have you got pictures
I am
and
in the
video?
process of preparing for what's only going to be described as a segment of this show in the future.
Okay.
It's an exciting segment that's coming up.
Exciting new feature.
Yes.
And as we know, all of my features have been very, very good.
Yeah. Well, now that we've got rid of Dave, we can fix this place up a little bit.
In the proper stuff.
Exactly. We can start bringing in the good stuff. Yes.
Bring in the content that people want.
There's a new e-scooter.
What? Hang on.
May 14. Oh. What's this?
What?
Matt, come on! You've been doing the research.
Matt.
Oh, this is I'm happy to be wrong.
Man, what? Why couldn't this happen when I was over in the UK? I could have went there and watched it
live.
Oh,
sorry, no, he's apologized. He said it was last year's.
Oh yeah. I would have been happy to have been wrong because e-scooter got me all excited there. That's known as just scooter teasing. That's
yeah, exactly. That's not good. Where's everybody's hats? Or does Dave have to be around for that one?
I think because Dave's not here, I don't need to wear a hat. Also, I forgot to wear a hat.
Yeah.
Anyway, besides, I chose the most Aussie hat I have.
Oh,
nice.
My FUD beer hat.
Very nice. So Matt, technically,
are we making F3 predictions?
I have no idea who's racing in F3, so I can't help.
Oh no, Booby. We don't. I'm going to make my F3 prediction.
All right, the girl's going to win.
Beg pardon?
The female racing in F3 is going to win.
What's her name again?
Sophia Flores, who has the best crash ever in F3. She was the one at Macau who flew up and went through the.
That was that crash.
Yeah.
That was a big crash.
Yeah, that was huge. I probably wouldn't drive a car again after that. That would have.
She's only 23, so she's got no years still.
Yeah.
F3.
I'm going to go for. I don't even know.
I'm going to go for the easiest option then, and just go for her.
I'd like to go for Trevor Smith, T. Smith, the Aussie. That's about how much I know of him.
He's apparently he's the nephew of one of the guys that's racing in supercars.
He hasn't done so well. He didn't do so well in the first race.
Did they have one or two? Did they do both races?
No, they've only had one. They only did Sakia.
Guys,
Yeah.
Does anyone else find it funny that the driver Gabriel Mini doesn't have his height listed?
Really?
I just noticed that because I thought that would have been funny if he was like 2'3". But I'm going to put Gabriel Mini as my dark horse.
Gabriel Mini. Okay.
Yeah, he drives for the.
He's not bad.
High-tech Pulse 8. He's an Alpine Academy driver. So, in like 2 years from now, he might be driving in F1 after he kicks out whoever they decide to kick out at the end of the year.
I'm gonna go with Victor Martins as first place above Dylan in F2.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, I think he will do well. He's pretty good.
Now, are these cars, the F3 cars, they're all the same, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Purely skill. It's not. You don't have like a Lewis Hamilton saying that the Sophia's car is much better.
Yeah.
If you're winning on skill.
Yeah, there is setup and such as well. There's a fair bit of that involved. So like suspension setup and tuning and things, but the engine, chassis, all that's the same. The aero.
But basically, if you're good at F3, it's because you're a good driver, not because you've been placed in a rocket of a car.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, there's still teams that are better than other teams. They're generally the ones who are always at the front, but because they're just
there'll always be a Williams team, there'll always be a Red Bull team.
Sorta, but there's been a few backmarker teams that have kind of come up and been a bit better. But yeah,
I'm checking out the driver you mentioned, Matt Gabriel Mini. He doesn't look that cool.
Gabriel Teeny Tiny.
Gabriel Teeny Tiny. I'm just checking his Wikipedia page. They got a photo of him. You can see most of him in that photo. And there's not much space. It's about that much space. Like, think of it as a.
Do you have a photo movie of him next to Yuki?
Oh no, I gotta find.
I'd imagine that would be a great photo.
Did you ever have the nickname Tiny, Matt? Being 6'5"? No.
I had many other nicknames that I can't really repeat here.
I remember in
I'm actually overseas. When I used to play another sport, and I was the person that would stop the thing at the end. I had a mate that would call me Matt to see you next Tuesday in his phone, and it got sent around to everybody.
See you next Tuesday.
And he never bothered to change it.
No.
Or Booby, are there F3 driver Wikipedia pages?
Yeah.
Like a lot of them?
Yep, he's short.
Can we all learn about our favorite F3 driver and come back next week with like a small report?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might like that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take Mr. Mini because
all right.
Obviously he's the coolest. Oh, actually, what about Gregory Saucy? They have some of the coolest names in F3. Why have I not found out about F3 till tonight?
I don't know.
So we're doing F3, not F2.
We're doing F3 right now. You got to pick a driver. I'll take Mini.
Yep.
I'll take Montoya.
Safe choice, movie.
What, Montoya?
Yeah, but it's not Saucy or.
Let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any other weird names. There is a Saucy. There's a Boya. Actually, should I do Boya?
Boya.
I'm gonna go.
That's the REG driver.
I'm gonna go Villagomez. Rafael Villagomez.
What's the first name?
Dave can have Saucy then.
It's Mari Boya.
So
E-Scooter's taken Bort.
Bort?
My name's Bort.
So who you got, Matt?
I've got Tiny.
Mini.
Mr. Mini.
Bobby. Saucy.
Yep. Matt had Saucy.
No, I got Mini.
Oh, you got Mini. Who had Saucy? Am I
Dave
getting
was
Saucy?
going to have Saucy.
We'll give Dave Saucy. I want Boya.
Boya.
Hey,
Boya.
Spanish driver. So Alonso must have trained him up or something.
And Dave gets Saucy.
Saucy. And e-scooter's taken Bort. My name is Bort too. I thought you were talking to me.
Bort. Excellent.
Bort.
Sorry, I had to fix up the spelling on the spreadsheet on the document for Boyer.
Thank you.
So are we following F3 now as well? Is that what's happened?
No, we just
I already do.
No, but this is more for like learn about the driver.
Yeah.
We'll get some. We'll do that more.
Excellent. We got stuff to do. This is probably easier than the movie report last season.
It's more fun.
I feel like the movie report has not
That's
actually. I can do a movie review if you want. I've currently watched Cars 1 and Cars 2.
No, we don't do movies anymore. No one ever watched anything.
No, nobody watched it. Nobody ever watched it, and then the only one that would watch it would be you, Matt, and then
I'm a man of taste. I watch all the driving movies.
I try to, but I get bored with them.
Really?
Fast and Furious 7 to 9 just ruined it for me.
I reckon 10's going to make it even worse.
Yeah, I think I stopped watching after 4. I think maybe 3.
You know what the worst thing is?
Yeah.
You know what the worst thing is, Rob? The last one is going to be a 2-parter.
What?
Oh God.
Yeah, Fast and Furious 11 will be a 2-parter. Yes.
Are you telling me they're splitting it up like the finale of like Harry Potter and all that stuff?
Yeah, Harry Potter, the Avengers, Endgame, like when the Avengers thing dropped was a 2-parter. So yeah.
What? I feel like we need to go as a group to see that.
What, Fast 11?
Rob, but don't worry, you can come over here and we can have a Fast and the Furious marathon.
Oh God.
Let me just how long does it take to watch all of Fast and the Furious movies? 21 hours, Rob. We've got this.
21 hours.
You come over one morning at like 6 o'clock. We drink a liter of coffee each.
Yep.
And then you probably want to mix tequila into that because Vin Diesel's acting is atrocious.
I've got some what's it called?
Look, e-scooter will come down and we'll all watch it together.
Just drive down e-scooter. Well, it's
I got some Exo Patron cafe, the coffee tequila.
I've got Mr. Black. We can mix it all together for some go-go juice.
Excellent.
I'll just drink coffee.
So that's sorted. We'll have a movie marathon. Obviously, we can't show the viewers what we're watching, so I will describe every scene in the best detail I know how.
Do you have beanbags up there?
I have beanbags.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a very.
Do you like rainbow beanbags?
Yes. Do I have to stay awake for the whole 9 movies?
Look, to be honest,
no, we'll wake you up at the best parts. We'll just wake you up at the best parts. How about that?
Bobby, don't spoil it for him. The best parts are anytime Vin Diesel's stealing a scene.
Movies like that, I generally watch that YouTube show, the Cinema Sins, and that gives me the most rundown I need.
Basically, there's I think it's a Donut Media one where they go through the best lines of Fast and the Furious, and I think it's about half an hour long. And I feel like it's probably 25 minutes too long. But I think everyone knows the best line is in Too Fast, Too Furious, where Tyrese says, "What's to eat? We hungry." And, because basically that just sums up his life. He's just in it for the paycheck.
Of course.
We got e-scooter coming.
E-scooter's going to watch it.
How many beanbags you got?
Oh, we got plenty.
Excellent.
3.
Excellent.
3 beanbags on a tiny chair. Dave can sit on the tiny chair.
for the whole 21 hours.
He can't move. He's not allowed to move.
Oh, jeez.
So my back hurts just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, this will destroy your back.
Yeah.
So we're all excited about Fast and the Furious 10 and 11 then. Adrian, you've ruined it for everybody.
Oh no!
Can we just watch the Tokyo Drift like 10 times?
We can watch it. You know what we could do, Rob? Here's the conundrum. Do we watch it in the order in which they were released or the Fast and the Furious universe order?
Yeah. Fast and the Furious universe, the canonical order. And that's because that's well after 11, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. So no, it was after. It's like I think it fits the Fast and Furious. Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift is just before 7, 8, 9, I think.
Actually, I can read it out to you guys. The correct movie order is The Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, Fast and the Furious, which is number 4.
Yeah, that's 4.
Fast 5, Fast and the Furious 6, then Tokyo Drift, then Furious 7, and then The Fate of the Furious, and then Fast and the Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, then F9, not to be confused with the sequel Prince Screen. Yes! Another hilarious joke. And then the Fast and the Furious 10.
Followed by a 2-part 11.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I love Fast and the Furious movie, but this is even pushing my limits to...
for sure. I would definitely won't go watch it at the cinema.
Can E-Scooter explain to us how it's only an hour and a half longer if he takes public transport?
That is weird.
Have you driven along the Hume lately? There's roadworks everywhere.
Oh yes, I have recently. During the middle of summer, I did. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Basically, I just said, "Nut, stuff it." I turned off, went through the back streets, and then came back and just drove a different way, back roads. It's just like I wanted to go somewhere, and then next thing I'm stuck in traffic for it says you'll be stuck in traffic for like an hour and a half. I'm like, F that.
Yes. Matt, do you have your questions? Do you have?
I do.
Yeah,
are we going to do questions, or do you want to wait for Dave? Is Dave
wait
coming?
for Dave to answer? I don't know if Dave's coming.
I don't think
answer.
Dave's coming. Can we answer? I want to know. My first question is just as a rough estimate.
Yeah.
Just let's imagine Dan is still in Perth. He's chilling at his farm with his. What was the car? What was his car that he had in that ad?
RB17.
No, he had the 9 or something. 7.
9. Yeah.
How much would it cost in petrol if it was a regular car to drive from Perth to Albert Park?
Well, they use about say 300 k's for 100 liters, approximately.
$3,000. No, $1,000.
No, it'd be more than that. It'd have to be more than that. So what? And the cost? What do we work?
No.
What, Matt? What price? Which fuel are you using? 98? Or are you comparing it to that?
We're using Costco 98, which I
98.
believe is $1.80. Let's just say $1.80.
All right. So
I've had a fuel card for the last 10 years. I don't know what the cost of fuel is. Asking me is like asking a politician how much a liter of fuel is.
No, I don't think it'd be $1,000, Jared.
I reckon 1,000.
So it's 3,600 kilometers, 3,400 kilometers.
Yeah, so
Google says it will take 36 hours.
I reckon $500. It costs. I can do 600 k's in my car on one tank, and it costs about $100 to fill.
You got to remember that's a Formula 1 car.
Yeah, but didn't we say just normal car?
Just normal car. The F1 car, Booby, wouldn't make it. It's not even the Red Bull. I think E-Scooter's done some actual mathematics.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Isn't this where we're supposed to just use ChatGPT?
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
We can be one of those. We can be one of those podcasts where we just come up with things to ask ChatGPT for 4 hours. no one can actually see anything.
Well, really? They're actually podcasts like that?
No, I do listen to a podcast where they always seem to go on tangents where they ask and ChatGPT everything.
Is it this podcast where we always go on tangents?
Yeah, we go on tangents, but at least we go on tangents where we actually do know something about something.
Uh-oh. Let's so should we then start our proper predictions for
F1?
F1?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, here we go.
Hang on,
Are you working out, Matt?
Well, ChatGTP is telling me that it will cost us around $357
That's not bad.
with a Mazda CX-3 and RON 91.
Oh.
Okay.
They're telling me 680 for my car.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So I can get close to 1,000 Ks on a tank. So if I only have to fill up 3 times,
I see Eastwood is going for the safe choice for the Grand Prix.
Yep.
Do we think that Dan Ricciardo will be interviewed during the race?
Of course. At some time during the weekend, he will be interviewed.
Yeah.
Oh no, not during the weekend, Booby. They'll ask him like every day, and they'll ask him questions like, "Do you miss it? How you been?" You know, and he'll give responses like, "I'm just here to support the team." But I'm saying during the race, do you think they'll cut towards him when one of the McLarens has to retire, and then they have to cut to Dan Ricciardo's response?
Probably not, because it's Sky. They won't do that sort. They're not that thing to do that sort of thing. Maybe Channel 10, but it's a different story.
Oh, he's thinking that Oscar's going to get a podium.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the dream.
Okay.
I mean, that is the dream. Oh, that's a big call. I can't see. I can see George getting a podium.
Oh, I don't want to see George get podiums. I like George when he was at Williams. I don't like George now he's at Mercedes.
Because he's joined the evil empire?
Pretty much. Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm going to stuff it. Perez to win.
Ooh.
Alonso to come second.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm going for the whole Espanola. I'm thinking Carlos Sainz to finish third. I'm going for the Mexican Spanish thing.
Important question there. Where's Max finishing?
DNF.
Oh.
Yeah, I got mechanical troubles for Max.
I reckon there's going to be a mechanical trouble for his car.
You reckon he's going to have for both?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to go both mechanical trouble. Alonso for the win. Sainz for second place. And Stroll in third.
You want Stroll to finish third, don't
you? I would love it if Stroll came in third. You know what would be great? If Alonso came first, Stroll came second, and then Papa Stroll's conflicted that his number one boy came first. Does he love him more, or does his actual son, who finally got a podium, like who does he run up and hug first? The man that he's clearly put all his money into, or his son?
Ooh, that's conflicting.
Yeah.
I bet he'll do something where he grabs them both at the same time.
Just a big Papa hug.
Yeah, just a big Papa hug. You'll get both at the same time.
Who's crashing in the first turn?
First turn, Max. With his mechanical. Actually, first turn, Max and Perez take each other out.
Oh, really?
Oh, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
I would. I want to see some fisticuffs.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Lewis or Max getting taken out by, what's his name? The Forgotten Chinaman.
What?
Zhou.
What,
I want Zhou to take him out only because I feel sorry for him. He never gets any attention.
Yes.
Yes. You know how that look of disappointment on his face that his son finished second.
Actually, you know what? I change it now. I want Zhou to crash into Max, and I want his dad to chase him down into the pits and yelling things like, "You cost my son the championship."
How long till Joss gets like evicted from the F1 paddock like a tennis star's dad gets evicted from course.
Who was it? Yeah.
That was
Djokovic.
The Mir topic.
Get banned from ever coming to tennis ever again. It'll be.
Tennis.
I mean, currently now he's not close to being banned, is he? He's just a bad sport.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice to see. Maybe they can cut to him in when they're commentating. Just put the camera on him in a room, just getting angry.
Actually, change of plans. I would like to see Lando take out Max so they can get the split screen reaction of Dan and the split screen reaction of Josh. And then they can both come together like a weird alliance that they're both like, Dan's happy because McLaren sucks and Josh is not happy, but they're both upset because, previous employer is doing badly.
I'd like you to refer to Daniel the correct way. It's a disgraced former F1 driver. Daniel Ricciardo
makes it sound like he was booted out of the sport for a indiscretion, which they can't talk about because it's currently being talked by the lawyers.
Yes. He got booted out because he couldn't perform. Couldn't perform on the track or...
So, Rob, how many more races does McLaren have to completely screw up before you'll admit that maybe it was the car?
Another 18?
18 races.
He wants the whole season.
Yep.
I reckon if they still haven't scored a point by after Baku, their car they're going to finish last.
Everyone's just holding out for when Baku's when they got the new car or the new design coming.
The new parts.
Yeah.
So you're holding out till Baku.
I'll hold out to Baku. So basically, if they haven't scored points by Baku,
how many points do they need to score, Booby?
If they score one, I'll take one. That's how I'm being generous. They can score if they score at least 1 point by the end of Baku. Okay, not a problem. But
that's not a lot of time, Booby, because they're not scoring any points in Australia.
I know, and they don't really have a fast car, so they're going to really struggle in Baku.
It's 4 weeks till the next race after this one to Baku.
Because there was supposed to be a race in between.
Yeah.
Oh, there was.
Oh, was that China?
No.
It was China.
I think
it was supposed to be China.
Was it China or did they rush off?
It was China.
Because they were all rushing about.
No.
That was last year, Matt.
Yeah.
That was last year. This year it was China because they hadn't opened. They weren't sure when China was going to open up to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
That's why.
We basically have a winter break, so we can have. You know what that means?
No, it's not the winter break. It's the spring break.
Well, you know what we're going to have, Booby?
I've
just called it for next week or the week after. Matt's spring break Super F1 quiz.
Yay!
That's winning points.
Yeah. You scored points. He's good.
They should have had a race at the Bend. They could have flown over to Adelaide, had a second race there.
They could have just transported everything by trucks.
Exactly. Yeah. We can work the fuel out for that later.
No, I wouldn't be that much. It's only a short trip.
Yeah.
And not just that, also Valtteri Bottas could have still kept promoting his gin.
Yeah, he could have rode there.
Yeah,
well, actually, I would like, Valtteri to get on the podium.
Nope.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you got to have that too. He's our number one.
Valtteri on the podium doing a shoey.
Oh yes, that's
VB. I want him to be drinking VB.
Somebody will throw one up to him, I reckon.
Dave's going to be disgusted at how many times I've posted up at everyone's comments.
That's all good.
I have the power.
That's not that.
Also, have we all seen the Red Bull video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've all seen that a Red Bull car can drive around the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why can't we just have you know what? Maybe not even all the cars. Just give 8 cars, 4 teams a chance to have a little quick race.
The problem is there's not enough runoff for F1.
That's what I thought as well, Angus. I was asking this before. I don't think it was disgraced driver Dan Ricciardo, due to an incident, had been kicked out of F1.
Disgraced ex-Formula One driver.
Well, it was like in the movies, like as soon as the action star gets on a motorbike, has to put on their helmet.
Yeah.
It was sort of like, why can we not see Dan's face in all of this?
Yeah. Does Button hold the lap record for? Did he actually do a fast lap around?
The unofficial record.
Yeah, he got the unofficial one, didn't he?
Yeah, like a 145 or something. And he said even then he wasn't pushing it 10. He wasn't pushing it 100% either.
Man, so they missed an opportunity to just nudge that out. Not by much.
What would have been funnier, Rob?
Yeah.
Rob, you know what would have been great? If Dan was on the radio and said, who has the fastest lap time? And they told him, doesn't matter. And then Dan just responds, it matters to me. And then just take a whole lap around.
Well, what would be funny if there was a fastest lap and then it all came out saying it was Liam Lawson, it wasn't Dan.
Well, that's what Angus the Trains was saying, that it was a...
yeah, it was.
Here we go. This one. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Dan, that's what I thought. I know Dan did the bridge bit, I think. I could be wrong.
I don't know if he did much of it.
I don't think because he wasn't. I don't think he was even down here for the 12-hour anyway. So
yeah.
Well, yeah, we're saying that Liam.
I don't think he was actually allowed. I don't think he was actually allowed out of the simulator room. I thought they'd pretty much locked him up in there.
Is he that disgraced that they're like, you sit in his box?
Yeah.
You sit here. You learn how to drive the car.
Yeah.
Do they ever release his, I'm assuming that he's doing the simulator for the track that they're going to that week or whatever.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do they release the data, saying that Dan got a 146, Perez is doing a 145, so he keeps his job this week?
Yeah, probably.
Possibly, who knows? But it's more about the fact that saying, basically, Dan's doing the sim. He's basically doing all the prep work and that. So
yeah.
If they want to try and change a new part or something.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because he would have been back in.
I think everyone's now saying it's Liam Lawson. So I think we've got two people now.
Yeah.
Mr. Trains and Mr. Hat have both. I think we've got a new fact-checking company called Hat Train.
Hat Train.
Or Train Hats.
Train Hats. No,
Train Hats.
Yeah.
Train Hats, fact checkers.
Train Hats, yep.
Yeah. I thought it seemed a bit sus that because if Dan was there, they would have had him doing.
He would have been all over the place.
Yeah, they would not have had Liam Lawson doing it on there as well.
But I think let's be honest, Dan's probably a lot more marketing friendly than a Liam Lawson.
Yeah, I wonder what thing Drive to Survive is going to do this year.
Oh, they're screwed.
Ricardo. They're screwed.
They're panicking.
They know they're panicking. Maybe the only person that's going to save it might be VB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the only one at the moment. He's doing his social media. He's doing the best stuff. Like you see him riding bikes. You see him. He was high fiving everybody. He was wearing a tank top. He was wearing a tank top and meeting up with all the fans today as well. So
Tries to Survive next year will be going from Toto crying constantly to Max and Perez punching on.
We still got to see the Ocon Gasly fight too.
No, I want to see an episode where Mr. Ginger Spice has to sit them both down in a room, and then he says, "Now Max, say something nice about Perez. Perez, say something nice about Max." And then in the corner, Josh is just there, constantly interrupting them and not helping the situation. To which he asks, "Why is he even here?" And that's one episode.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
There'll be an episode where they follow Josh around, I reckon, and he will crack it at the cameras and say, "Stop filming," and then that will be Netflix gold.
Yep.
I don't know what they're going to do for the other 9 episodes, but yeah, you hope that
probably nothing.
Hulkenberg gets into a fight. That's one episode.
What, with Magnussen?
Oh, they're definitely getting into a fight.
You could tell.
Yeah. They don't seem to get any airtime at the moment during the race.
Who's that? Haas?
Magnussen and Haas. Pretty much anyone. It's all
No,
it's all
it's all-
Alonso.
It's all basically it's Alonso, and if you're lucky, you might see a couple of Red Bulls in the Ferrari if they're not going so slow.
Well, I think the
You're not
Red
even
Bulls
seeing
are
the
too far
Mercs.
ahead. They don't care.
You're not even seeing Mercedes.
I'm not really good at this clicking on stuff thing, it seems.
You're clicking. You're going to get people seizures, Rob.
Yeah, I click and nothing happens for a sec. So
Wait, was the Ford deal a separate thing to the car launch?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yeah, it was. I think so. Can't remember.
I thought it was
I think
the same thing.
But yeah, so basically it's going to be it'll be Red Bull Ford 2026. It'll be who else? And then Sauber will change its name to Audi's, or it'll be Sauber Audi or whatever it's going to be.
Yeah. And Porsche aren't doing it anymore, are they?
No.
I wonder if we'll still get Andretti Cadillac.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Well, that'll be part of the expressions of interest that are happening at the moment.
Hey, Matt, you missed out on that team equal thing.
Yeah,
Formula
team equal.
Yeah,
Formula equal.
So there's one of the proposals is for a team called Formula Equal, made up of 50% male, 50% female members. It's by the guy who founded BAR back in the day in the 90s. Yeah. And it's funded by a Gulf state country, unknown at the moment.
So many dollars.
Many dollars, many oils.
Many oil dollars there.
So is that equal as in one male driver, one female driver?
It depends on which Gulf state it is or what Gulf country it is.
that is true.
Yeah.
And apparently it's going to be based in that Gulf state as well.
Yeah.
So if we were to pick a racer right now from F2, who are we...
F2. Porsche.
I think obviously my money's for by the time the team's in, Mini's made it and he's jumping in.
Yeah, maybe.
But who have we got?
Maybe.
That's
the Frenchman. It's either going to be Porsche or Behrman wasn't too bad either.
So is there any talk of expanding it back out to 24 or 22 cars?
Possibly.
Yeah. They got room for 2 more teams or 3 more teams.
Yeah. I think it's been 20. I remember saying 26 at one stage.
Because you can fit more in, right? But you just miss out on
it's
money.
Easy enough. Yeah, the money gets split a lot less.
Yeah.
Unless they get a rights deal, better sponsorship from the sponsors. Then if you get more cars in, that means more money. So
yeah, who would be the top female driver to join F1?
Ooh. Who was the Formula W winner for the last God knows how many years?
Jamie Chadwick.
Yeah, Chadwick. I was going to say. Chadwick.
Yeah, she's racing in Indy next at the moment.
Okay, so how's she doing in that?
Had a rough first race. I don't know when the second race is, but the first race was a bit. She struggled a bit. But there's some pretty good people in that at the moment. But she'll find a feat.
Formula W car quality.
Beautiful quality. That was a great one.
Does she have a team at this moment?
No. She's doing her OnlyFans thing.
Oh, look, Chadwick's still winning no, it's 2022. The Formula W car, is that F2 or F3 equivalent? Or F1?
I think it was F3.
Okay.
I think it was like that. So I've got a feeling it was that.
We just put in a random comedian. Oh, clever.
Oh, yes.
Stop the bots from getting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you like that one?
GTP's not going to get your email address.
Angus better send me photos of trains. Steam trains.
We could set up another one called Only Trains.
Only trains.
Or only vans.
I actually have a guy on YouTube that I followed on a food. Like he did food reviews and stuff.
Okay.
And one day I got a suggestion for his train site where he goes and jumps on trains and goes to model railways and things like that. I'm like, this is not what I expected at all.
From food reviewer.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's funny. Sometimes when you're watching, it's funny because I've just you watch random reels and something like that. I've just started following this guy called the Tasteless Baker. He actually makes some really good stuff.
I just want to talk about this comment on screen at the moment.
Sorry, I don't have any photos of trains.
But he's got a photo of a train.
He's got a photo of a train.
But that's just one photo. He said photos, plural.
This is the channel.
What's this? What
Bill James. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was Bill James whose channel I followed, his vegan food channel. And yeah, he does trains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen that guy that does have you seen the guy that looks at the trains with the 360 camera?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That guy is
F1. Was it the F1 reason?
No, it wasn't. Oh, was he?
No, France or something, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
You come across him every now and then. I'll send you a 360 video on Instagram later. You'll love it.
Francis Burgos.
That's him. So I guess you guys won't be talking about IndyCar and predictions.
No, I don't mind IndyCar. No, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind.
What have you got for IndyCars, Rob?
Well, Stingray Rob. Our buddy Stingray Rob. That is his actual legal name. That's what his parents called him. Yeah. Yeah.
I think his middle name, his first name's Sting, his middle name's Ray, and then it's Rob.
Yeah. So Sting is short for the town his family's from in Ireland or something. Okay. Ray's his grandfather's name, and Rob's his surname. Yeah.
So the man with three, I can't really say three first names because actually Sting.
Sting's. Oh, but then you had Sting, the singer.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so it's the man with three first names.
Yeah.
His parents have thought that through.
Yes. Yeah.
Although, have you seen Carlos Sainz's real name?
No.
It is massive. Check it out. So Carlos Sainz's full name. Check it out.
Carlos Sainz Vaquez de Castro.
No, it keeps going. There's a lot more.
Where's the rest of it?
I don't know. Is that on his official page or is that on the Wikipedia?
That's on the Wikipedia page.
Okay. Maybe somebody's been doing some crap with me because the one they show on the reels on Instagram shows this massive full page of all these names on it.
No, it just says Carlos Sainz Vaquez de Castro.
Surprisingly, not everything you read on the internet is real. So
I know that, but it was just funny to see. It was just funny to see they put like a million different names on Carlos's one.
Oh, trying to like things and putting them on the screen instead. See, I should not be allowed to have a mouse.
Who put Rob in front of the in charge?
He got on first.
Look at me.
He's the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Speaking of Carlos Sainz, guys, are you aware that Carlos's dad has a limited edition 1992 Toyota Celica GT4 named after him?
I would believe that. Of course.
That's incredible.
It's like the Tommy Häkkinen Evos.
Yeah, but didn't Tommy Häkkinen drive Evos?
Yeah. Carlos Sainz drove Toyota. He drove the Toyota GT4.
Oh, he's a World Rally. I thought he was an F1 champion. That's why I was confused.
He was World Rally. Carlos Sainz, man, that was
Ooh.
the best. That was one of the best kinds of thing. WRC. That was the best. Like back then, you had the Toyotas, you had the Subarus. What else was back there in the early 90s? Lancia, Delta Integrales. So you had them. So that was probably one of the peak eras, and before that, Group B, the monster Group B cars. So the Audi Quattros that were absolutely killing it.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, we've got a video coming. It's just processing now.
Okay.
Oh, look, we got it. We got it.
We got it.
See, look at this live from a channel subscriber.
Here we go. Play the video.
That was
nice. That is the most quality we've had on a show in a long time.
I know.
For sure.
And it's not even our content.
We don't have good content. Thanks, E-Scoot. That was cool.
Thanks.
You've now put more pressure on us to make better content because
maybe Dave might have some. Now. Maybe Dave might actually take his camera out and actually record something at the F1 tomorrow.
Is he there tomorrow?
I think so.
He's not on the stream at the moment.
Still, I know.
This is what happens when the boss, goes to functions and doesn't invite the plebs.
I bet you're sitting there watching at the moment, just laughing at us.
Of course he is. You can have these idiots going.
He's probably at the Red Bull catering station right now having canapes.
I don't think they're going to go over the budget again.
No.
Do you reckon they're going to be a lot more stringent this year?
I think so.
They had Domino's, so
that's true.
Yeah.
But do you think that because they're doing so well this year, plus the fact that they were busted last year, that Toto's going to be more intrigued now to get the FIA to look into them?
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because Lewis has also said that they're the most dominant F1 car he's ever seen in his life because he couldn't see his own car when he was driving his dominant hybrid era cars.
Interlagos 2021, where he started at the back and just like drove past everyone. Just drove past everyone on the straight like I was standing still.
Yeah, basically they just said, okay, let's just turn the engine up and just go bang.
Yeah, and he just left everyone for dead. And like all the English commentators were praising what wonderful drive he did, amazing drive, and he was just passing people down the straight like they were standing still. Like that's
what Max did last race, didn't he?
Yeah, basically. You saw the overtake against Lewis, didn't you? He just absolutely mowed him down.
That wasn't an overtake. That was Lewis Hamilton getting out of the way of the rocket ship that was going to take him out.
This is what happens when you have the AI on 60%.
60?
Yeah.
60 more.
I put it down to 10%, no damage, so I can just bump my way through.
You put tire on?
What I either do, Rob, is do full realistic damage and see how long I can bust a tire, or I have no damage whatsoever, and I take that first corner like what was the Russian guy they called the rocket, and I just take each corner as I see it. Yeah.
No, it was a torpedo.
Who do we reckon will win the Grand Prix this weekend? I think it'll be boring and it'll be Max, but I would prefer Alonso or VB.
Yeah. I want the Spanish speaking podium.
The thing is, Red Bull haven't won at the Australian one for years, have they?
I don't think they have. No.
It's been Lewis's for another.
Who won it last year?
No one. It was Ferrari.
Oh, it was Leclerc, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Sainz crashed out.
Yeah.
And then before that, I think it was just Lewis.
Yeah, he did win it for a bit. I know Valtteri. I think he won it 2021, didn't he? Valtteri?
Here we go. We've got... Oh, no. Valtteri won it last.
Did he? No, he didn't win it last year.
He won it 2019.
He would have won it 2019, yeah, because 2021, they didn't come for 3 years.
Oh, okay. So I'm wrong. It's okay. So Red Bull. The last time Red Bull won was 2011.
Oh wow! So they haven't won it
with
for over 10 years.
Seb.
Wow, they haven't won it since 12 years.
So maybe it won't be a Red Bull.
That's why I'm saying I want it to be the Spanish.
Well, let's
Sergio,
check.
But let's change that. I'll change my number 1 from Sergio to Alonso, and I'll put Sergio in 2, then followed by Sainz in 3.
Well, Max is still at $1.36 to win.
Yeah, the betting this week is not that great. It's all,
It's all
who will win the race, who will.
Yeah,
there's no like who'll get a point and stuff, and
yeah, my money's better if I just keep it in my pocket.
Yeah.
Well, at least you'll earn better than bank interest.
But also, if Sportsbet want to sponsor us, I'm more than happy to make a Matt's multi. No, in fact, it's not a copy. It's just my own original idea. I give you four super bets that won't win any money whatsoever.
They're like the constructors championship. They're paying $1.05.
Red Bull.
Yeah,
that's pretty much over.
Why would you even pay? That's all over. So have they got anything? Have they got anything saying rest of the field?
No.
No.
It would be good if you could do the rest of the field, but
I think
one of the betting
companies. They had something like that in another betting company. I can't remember, either Ladbrokes or PointsBet had that option. So they basically said constructors not including Red Bull.
Oh.
Then they said drivers' championship not including Max. So you had the So yeah.
Yeah, it seems like I would imagine if you put money on Max this weekend, Rob, he will crash out.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So that's what
do you want to tempt fate with $5
on Max?
Yeah.
Can I put 5 on Max and 5 on someone else?
Yeah, I reckon for every $5 you put on them, they crash. If you put on $5 on like the top 10. I reckon, except for Stroll, I reckon he's getting a podium.
I can.
How much money do you want to test fate with?
They got no like betting open for podiums.
Oh really? We've got our first winner, Dave.
Dave's been fired.
Dave's posted a bit of F1, and now he doesn't want to come back to work.
Exactly.
Yeah, we actually fired him, and we're taking over. You can tell by how much professional this is now.
Yeah, the inmates run the asylum now, so look out. Oh, here we go, podium finish. So what I'm saying is bet on like the top 5, enough to knock out everyone down to Lance at $6, and then you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, basically. We went off from saying who you think is going to win Texas this week for the IndyCar. Completely, we went off track again.
Did we? Or did we plan that?
Could be planned. Who knows? I'm trying to bring us back on track a little bit.
Wait a minute. If you put on
back on track,
is that some sort of train joke, Boovie?
Right, so I got another video. I got another video coming from e-scooter as well.
Yeah,
but it's not F1 though. This is GT3s from the 12 hour.
Oh, that's all right. As in the Porsche GT3.
We need content. Yeah. You ready? You ready? Everyone ready?
Oh, it's coming this time. Already
That looks like me when I take that corner.
I'm usually into the wall.
I usually don't follow. I either think that the braking line when I have it on doesn't know correctly, and then I miss the turn. I never know the correct speed to go left because supposedly that's a fast straight, right?
Depends on the car.
Depends on the car. Some cars you can go a little bit faster, but
when I'm playing Gran Turismo Sport, I put on the Formula X car, and I can do a lap in like a minute 10. And then I always lose time on that corner there.
I've got that car in Assetto Corsa. You can race it in VR around the Nordschleife. That's
nice.
That's scary.
Ooh.
I think you can do a lap in 5-6 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
It's the Formula X or something car. What's the have you guys got Gran Turismo Sport?
We got Gran Turismo.
It's basically
Sport
like I think it's the fastest car they have there with the best traction for like idiots like me that can do 350 without much effort, and then forget that corners exist and just plow it into the sand.
No, what we got at work is we've got we're doing it with the full 5.8 Italia. So we've got Bathurst set up with Gran Turismo on a very basic racing sim. And yeah, basically we've got that car set up. I think the best time with that car we've managed is a 2:02 around Bathurst.
Oh, sounds like we're going to Booby's work sometime soon, Rob.
I have a fully functioning sim rig right next to me,
and yet we've never seen it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I offered you to use it for doing the future videos that we can't talk about on here yet.
The secret to in the future videos.
Yeah.
I see Angus is a man of taste with GT7 and GT Sport.
Yes, I don't have a PlayStation.
So
I bought a PlayStation 4 off my mate who was selling it to get his PlayStation 5. That's how I'm up to date with PlayStations.
I can't.
Come on, Rob. Show it. Whip it out.
I can't at the moment. It's covered in hats. It's covered in hats. Hats.
Come on, Rob. Show us your big sim.
No, I'll I'm gonna clean up in here. We're gonna do a studio tour each soon. That was the plan. That was in the notes when we started.
Yep, we are. I think we're still gonna do one.
Yeah,
that'll be one, but we just have to do it when you're gonna clean up.
Yeah, I just gotta clean up. I gotta put some new shelving in behind me to show off all the Lego.
Yep.
Stupid camera. Go that way.
Stupid camera.
I'll show off all the guitars that don't get used.
And you're gonna play classical gas for us?
Yeah, no, I can't play anything. I can't actually see the rig, and I'll set it up so you can actually see it next week. I'll take a photo during the week. Let me clean up.
All right.
Make it clean like this. There's just like random bits on it, like the cover for my monitor.
Why's your monitor got a cover?
To cover the back section because the thing's so fucking huge. It comes with a cover to. Yeah, I have the big thing, you know. I'm compensating.
Well, Angus and Eastwood now want to do the big thing, so you're gonna have to clean yourself up, Rob, for next week.
All right, let me clean up. I'll do a little video. I'll do a little video during the week.
Yeah. How about this, Rob?
Yeah.
If the following people get a podium, you have to show your thing next week. So, Papa Stroll.
Yep.
VB.
Yep.
Not Alonso. That's too easy.
Yeah.
Little Yuki.
Little Yuki. Oh.
Little Yuki.
Or
God,
Logan.
I'd be so rad with Yuki.
If those 5 get on a podium, you've got to do a sim tour.
Yeah. I was actually going to do the stream from the sim rig one day and have it on the screen as an extra channel of just me racing while we chat.
Just you cruising the streets of the
you're going around Bathurst. Hey, basically, Rob, you're going around Bathurst.
Oh no, I was gonna set it up with like a full grid of F1 cars and race.
Oh, nice.
Whatever track they're at the time on iRacing.
I didn't realize the sim drivers get so warm.
That's what I've seen a few sims where people have actually put fans on them so they keep themselves cool.
Yeah, I can't race in summer because I do it in VR.
Oh, it's just that would really get hot.
Yeah, it is horrible.
So I think we've just one. Any of them. Any of the five. I'm going to call them.
All five need to be on there.
Yeah. What I want to see Yuki on VB's back, riding him like a horse. And I want none of the rest of them aren't very small, are they?
No, they're not.
No. I think
he's the shortest one, I think.
I'm actually hoping. I was reading something or seeing something today that there seems to be a bit of pressure on Zhou to get the same haircut as his teammate.
I read something about that, but then he goes, he's not into it. He goes, it's weird. He says it was weird or something.
Yeah, I don't know if an Asian hair, like, because he's got the full.
Yeah, he's got the full straight hair.
Yeah, the straight Asian hair. I just can't see it working. But
as a man with not very good hair, he's got a good head of hair.
Who?
Yeah.
Forgotten Chinese man. I just want him to be noticed in any more races, because I feel like he doesn't do anything right, but he doesn't do anything wrong. Like, he just seems to be a guy that turns up, races around, and heads back home.
Yeah.
Well, obviously he's got backing.
I mean, he's won. He's done nothing.
He's done nothing by now.
Yeah.
I mean, does he get? I mean, he barely ever gets points as well. He was only just above Resty Sol Godifi in F1 last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, Rob, are we going to get any Canadian billionaire updates anytime soon?
Yes.
Can we play the thing anyway?
Okay.
I just love it. I love the little
intro for it.
Yeah. Play it for that last thing for the end of the night.
Yeah.
Where is it? There we go.
Rob's Canadian billionaire update.
Yeah.
Okay, so latest in the news. There is nothing. In the past week, there has been no news about him. He also hasn't posted on Instagram. I've been eagerly awaiting each week's post, but there's been nothing. So we don't know where he is. Yeah.
Okay. So he's drifted off into the ether.
Yeah. We'll give him 6 months to find his feet, and then we'll have plenty of news about him.
Hey, Rob, who do you think's going to be racing first? Disgrace Dan or Canadian billionaire?
Disgrace Dan.
Canadian billionaire. I reckon he'll end up in GT3 or something.
Oh.
Whereas Dan just only wants to do F1 because he only sees money and yeah.
I mean, if he only saw money, wouldn't he have jumped at the chance to be the number one driver at like a tiny little house or something?
No. They wouldn't. They couldn't afford him. But maybe if he jumps, maybe if he does IndyCar or something, maybe they might just offer him some money, saying, "Yeah, have some fun in IndyCar."
He should have. He should have went. He got offered IndyCar drive by
Didn't Zach offer him a spot?
Yeah, and he goes,
if he went to IndyCar and went bad,
that's the issue.
Yeah.
Rob, we have Angus is asking all the right questions here.
Yes.
Because I know what Boovy has for a setup, which he hasn't set up yet, much to our disappointment.
Eventually.
I think Rob's got a fancy boy setup.
Yeah, I've
Rob
got
can go first.
Well, it's not so fancy now. It's kind of been outdated. It's a Fanatec Club Sport base and wheel and a Track Racer frame. An Oculus Rift S. Yes.
Fancy boy.
Yeah.
You are our Canadian billionaire.
Thank you.
And Boovy, what do you have, Boovy?
I have got a G25, which is still.
And how does it run, Boovy? How good is it?
No idea. I have no idea.
When did you get it, Boovy?
Over 3 months ago.
And Rob, why don't you ask me what my setup is?
Because I saw your setup, and I don't believe.
No, you haven't seen the other one.
You sent us a photo of an old one once.
No, I have two. You haven't seen the secret special one.
Is this new?
No, it's quite old. I bought it for cheap at Cash Converters because they mislabeled it. But I have a Xbox 360 steering wheel and pedal.
Yes.
And I also have a GameCube steering wheel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
So they have a Wii steering wheel?
I mean, technically, no. I've got a Switch steering wheel.
Nice. Man, G920 is good. One of my friends used to race on a G920 in a timber frame that he made with a Honda Integra Type R seat, and he used to kick my ass left, right, and center.
Was he just better than you, though, Rob?
Yeah, pretty much. The gear doesn't make you better.
Oh, so you're saying if I had a fancy setup, I would still come last in this group?
Maybe.
I would still come 5th out of a 4-person race.
Angus with the direct drive.
Oh.
Yeah, the direct drive stuff came out just after I bought all this, and I wasn't going to sell it and buy a direct drive wheel. I don't play it enough.
Yeah, that's true too.
The amount of money I spent on iRacing that I don't use is ridiculous.
Apparently, I've heard that's really tough.
I think Angus has put down some fighting words.
Yeah. I'll pick the track and the car.
Rob, just keep this to yourself. I'll take out Angus.
Yeah.
I'll just torpedo into him and no one will know. It's like Singapore 08 all over again.
Excellent. Let's do it.
No one knows about this.
Maybe that's what he means by smashing us all. He just crashes all off track.
So Angus just picks out dump truck as his car and just drives through people. You know what actually game I would like to play as a multiplayer game? That Beam NG.
Beam. I've got Beam. Beam's fantastic.
I've always wanted to buy Beam.
Yeah, buy it. And then download Beam MP, the multiplayer mod we can play online.
Nice.
I like the idea of that.
Yep.
GT7.
Does anyone else have? I don't even have GT7 because I've only got a peasant PS4.
Yeah, I've only got a PC.
I'm PC as well.
Yeah. I got iRacing.
We're PC Master Race.
Yeah.
How come BeamMG still in early access? It's been out for 100 years.
Yeah, it's like how Google Gmail was beta for 4 decades.
That's true.
Yeah.
E-Scooter, I just have GT Sport, basically.
I have a PlayStation 1 and 2.
Ooh,
Does that count?
I'm looking at those. To complete my collection of video game consoles, I basically need a PlayStation 1 and 2, and then I think I have most of the consoles from 1985 to about 2015.
Do you have a Dreamcast?
I mean, I don't have the niche ones like a Dreamcast and a Saturn.
So I have the consoles that you want.
You do.
Yeah.
It's like my brother. He went to an auction shop. He went to an auction one day and just ended up buying a PS2, PS3, and something. A Wii. He just ended up buying it for like $200 for all 3 of them.
I think
this was pre-COVID though.
You, me, and Boovie are going to have secret production meetings about our new secret segments because I feel like we're giving stuff away.
True.
I think we are.
Angus is going to kick my ass in a set of Corso.
I feel like Angus is either really, really crap like me and just talks a big game, or what I'm actually thinking is Angus knows what he's doing and would absolutely destroy us.
I'm going to go for the latter. I really think he'll
I feel like if Angus was to race me, it would be Max versus Nicholas Latifi.
He's got a... Yeah.
He's PC and PlayStation.
Yeah.
No, he's on PlayStation.
I think, Rob, we're going to put you up as our number 1 driver, and you're going to race Angus for backseat driver pride.
Yeah, racing for pink slips.
Yep.
I can email you a copy of the game for the car.
Also, Rob, when Angus wins, I want Angus to say it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, and he has to tell you that you never had your car and you were what was it? Double clutching when you should have.
If we do it on iRacing, then I never really did have my car. It was.
Oh, can we have co-drivers? We could do a rally track, and I could give you instructions.
Oh God, I hate rally.
I wouldn't help you.
Suck at rally games.
I wouldn't be able to help you, Rob. I'll just say things.
Yeah.
Matt will just say. He'll say the wrong corner at the wrong time.
You can drive with Angus, and I will drive with Rob. And when we wrap it around the tree first corner, we get to do do-overs. Oh, actually, let's have a race around Bathurst, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate Bathurst. I cannot drive Bathurst.
What?
No, you got to get the right setup, especially if you're in the GT3 car, because they're too low.
I don't enjoy driving it.
Bathurst is one of the best tracks.
Bored because
I hope
it's too
Dave
long.
knows what we've agreed to for the next couple of weeks.
I don't know. He'll probably rewatch it and say, "What are these idiots talking about?"
He doesn't watch this. We could say anything about him. Yeah, I like Angus's idea. V8 supercars, Mountain Panorama, round we go.
Oh, there's a bit of a. I would smash it.
I like this. I like this smack talk from Angus. This is good.
Oh yeah, this is great. Is Angus the first time?
I feel like we're gonna have a proper race. Oh, actually, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna be race control. And when Angus beats you, Rob, I'm gonna tell you it's called racing, Rob. We went for a motor race.
Racing.
And Rob.
No, Matty, no.
I'm going to give you a pair of headphones, Rob, and I want you to smash them when Angus beats you.
I think he should have plenty of headsets.
I want you to throw them on I want you to throw them on the ground.
Oh, look, they broke.
Oh,
no, E-Scooter, I thought you were the co-driver. That's I've taken I believe you said you would be the co-driver, so I'm going to be race control. So E-Scooter's going to be a corrupt race control, doing it from the car.
No.
Can you imagine if they had two-seater F1 Max's car? They had Michael just sitting there going, sorry, Toto, I'm going to let him pass you right now. Don't do anything about it. That would be the best.
Let's put some mood lighting on. We're also coming up to an hour and a half. We have to
wrap it up.
Finish this up
and
very soon.
We will speak to Dave and we will organise this.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I want to see
Well,
Rob
we've got a break coming. We've got a break.
I want him
We've got
to
a break coming up
Toto.
soon, so yeah.
Yeah. We got 4 weeks of no F1, so
we're going to make our own F1.
So what are we going to cover it with? Is there NASCAR and at least maybe some?
Booby, there's the backseat drivers Grand Prix Super Tournament edition of the world.
Yes,
I'll
come up with some racing notes for us over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to end this. Guys. I'm going to let everyone go to bed. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the banter. Thanks for picking fights with me, Angus.
We have much to unpack.
Definitely.
No, Matty, no.
No,
Matty.
Dave, no.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
See you guys.
Thank you all.
See ya.
Adios.